You are now tuned in to The Money Zone with your host, Falasha Day, the accountant for entrepreneurs. The time is now, your future waits, your money matters, make no mistake, it's not too late to dominate, so don't delay, get your money straight. The money zone, together we'll achieve your goals, we're building wealth, you're not alone, so don't delay, get your money straight.
Hey guys, welcome. It's your girl, Falasha Day, the accountability accountant, guys. I'm excited to be here with you on this Tuesday. Y'all don't even know what your girl have been through today. Like, look, see the face all bare, no necklace on, but we gonna talk about that a little bit later. But we got an exciting night for you, because what? This the last Tuesday that you guys are going to see me before December come next week, right? So next week, Tuesday, we got an amazing guest. We got Dave Anderson, the business bully, coming in. He's been seen on the Breakfast Club, everywhere you could think of. University, college, he's did the university tour. Dave is a firehouse like me. So if you thinking I'm hype and I'm lit, like Dave is like lit, y'all, okay? So he coming on next week. But today's show, we talking about P. Diddy, the illusion of economic inclusion. So you guys have heard me talk about that before, but we're going to get into it real deep today. And then also we talking about black businesses. What's going on with black businesses? Black Friday is coming up. Everybody's popping, trying to get their sales together and everything in order or whatever, right? So we're going to talk about the success of black business and what the statistics say. Like, are we really doing what society think and have this illusion of how good we doing? Or are we out here winging it? So guys, we're going to take a quick break and then we'll be right back. Hey guys, welcome back. Okay, so I'm excited. So just to give you guys a disclaimer, if you're not following me in all things social media, you want to just go head on over to Instagram, go to Falasha Day the Accountant, follow me over there. And if you're not following me on all things social media, same thing, Falasha Day the Accountant, FOLASADE. But don't forget, y'all can call me 301-232-5700. Remember, you can call me anytime, anywhere, anyhow, and say whatever you got to say that's relative to the topics. And to be really honest with you, I would love to hear what the people say, because, that's what I'm here for. I'm here for the people and to really change you guys' lives. Like, I'm not just here, trying to look cute or nothing like that, or, be up here on the scene. I, created the Money Zone so I can give back and teach you guys the truth about money, the truth about black wealth, the truth about success, okay? And that involves you guys calling with your questions, okay? So look, that goes right into what we're talking about. So if you guys did not know, billionaire, one of the few real billionaires, Byron Allen, has sued Comcast because Comcast has been discriminating against black media companies and just black businesses entirely, right? So come to find out, Byron Allen sued Comcast and won twice, okay? Won twice, and Comcast wasn't happy. Comcast was like, you know what? Nope. Nah, we're not going to let this NIGGA, right? We're not going to let this NIGGA come in and demand anything from us. Come on now. He's demanding that they, distribute the wealth, promote on his TV networks, buy some commercial placements, give him some subscription fees and everything, right? He's fighting really for all black businesses. Let's really be honest. So Byron Allen said, okay, you know what, Comcast, you're discriminating too much. I'm going to take you to court. And, since he's a billionaire and he have attorneys on staff, it don't cost him anything but their hourly rate. Like, their normal pay to really fight cases like this. So he said he can eat Comcast up, right, with the lawsuits. And I believe him because he's been lawsuit heavy for years. Power to the black man, okay? So Byron Allen go ahead on and sue Comcast and win twice. And Comcast is like, oh, hell no. So to prevent this NIGGA from winning anything, they are now taking it to the Supreme Court, and they're using the case, the statute, which is this 1866 Supreme Court case, actually protecting minorities from being discriminated upon, okay? So Comcast is now using that case against Byron to basically remove all of our civil rights. So let's use me for example, if I go up and I'm trying to bid on a contract and they say, you know what, nope, Falasha Day, we don't like you because you're weave, we don't like you because you're afro, or we don't like you because you're skin, or whatever the case may be. I have a claim to fame and say, you know what, this company was discriminated, they wrongfully pushed me to the side and blase by using the Supreme Court case 1866, right? So now Comcast is like, oh no, we're going to now try to get this whole case thrown out. And Byron did not, fall back, which is great. I'm happy he didn't. He didn't fall back. And now they went to the Supreme Court on November 13th. And Comcast came out with a statement. I should have had the statement. Comcast was saying, oh, well, we do believe in economic inclusion for minorities because we gave Magic Johnson Inspire TV. We gave Oprah OWN. And we gave P. Diddy, what he got, y'all? Revolt TV, right? So as you guys can see on the screen, Sean, and I'm so proud of P. Diddy because he's finally stepping up to our truth, y'all. He's finally saying, because he was always against really standing up. Most blacks, when they get to that big time level, because they don't rightfully own everything, right? They can't really, be completely 100% transparent and honest. However, this time, P. Diddy like, I don't have nothing to lose. I might as well go ham so I can at least get a piece of the pie, get some of my coins, get something, right? So Sean, he made a statement on Revolt TV. And look, guys, I normally will have all this, but y'all should even know today what I've been through. But it's cool. He made a statement on Revolt TV and did like a news, what a PR stunt and said, okay, all right, you know what, Comcast, do not include me or Revolt TV in your statement, because whatever relationship you have with us is not the ideal relationship for economic inclusion. And to be frank, you did not even do anything that you said you were going to do. You broke every promise. You lied to us. You wasn't honest, okay? And honestly, I haven't received any of the benefits of you signing that memorandum, okay, of understanding. So what is his name? Al Sharpton signed a memorandum of understanding about a few years ago when Comcast wanted to buy NBC, right? CNBC Universal. And so the memorandum of understanding basically says that as long as Comcast have about a few black channels, they have the right to buy NBC Universal. And so kind of, what is it, Al Sharpton been signing over our rights, y'all, for years, getting that dough. So they didn't pay Al Sharpton probably about several hundreds of thousands. And P. Diddy got Revolt TV. That's how they got the TV stations, actually. And Magic got Inspire. So they weren't expecting P. Diddy to say anything. Just like your boy Magic, he haven't come out of the woodworks yet, because he really in deep. Them whites got him all looped. Let me be really honest. They got him all in. So P. Diddy was like, no, Comcast, do not include me because you didn't do anything. So come to find out, Revolt is not even offered. Revolt TV is not even offered any of Comcast packages. And if you don't know how media work, right? I've been watching this for years and years and years. Media, when we buy our packages, I don't even have the internet no more, and I don't have Comcast. I have Verizon. I don't have cable no more. I have Verizon, their little internet package. So, but when you buy your subscription packages, right, a percentage, cents, and dollars go to each television program, okay, and to each channel, okay? And come to find out, Revolt TV is not even on the lineup. So how is Revolt TV making money? And let me be honest with you guys. Y'all know I peep games so hard. I knew something was up way before this Byron Island case, because if you notice, Revolt TV was never putting out the music that they wanted. So they wanted to be like the next BET, right? They wanted to be like the next BET, right? But because he wasn't getting the subscriptions, right? He wasn't getting anything, right? He couldn't afford to get placements on his channel. So as you can see on the screen, he made a full statement. Trump, can you roll? Let me just read it for the people, just really quick. So, and I can't even really see it, but he says, my network, Revolt, has been mentioned recently by Comcast in reference to the Byron Island U.S. Supreme Court case as an example of Comcast's inclusive practice with respects to African-American owned cable networks. While it is true that we are in business with Comcast, it is not accurate to use my name or my network as an example of inclusion. I do not want my name to be used inaccurately, so I must speak my truth. I also want to make it clear that this case is now about much more than cable distribution. It's about the civil rights of millions of African Americans and other minorities. First, it's important that people really understand what's at stake. In its efforts to get the lawsuit filed by Byron Island dismissed, Comcast has taken a legal approach that could weaken the fundamental civil rights protections. I have a problem with this. The Civil Rights Act of 1866, Section 1981, was designed to ensure black people are able to do business in this country and not be denied because of race. Comcast is arguing that this law only applies if racial discrimination is the only factor that leads to a refusal to do business, which will be extremely hard to prove. If they are successful, it will become much harder for any victim of discrimination to seek justice in court. By taking this stance in the Supreme Court, Comcast has put its legal tactics ahead of the civil rights of millions of Americans to be heard. This is not okay. Above anything else, my goal has always been to achieve true economic inclusion for black people. How can Comcast suggest that it champions diversity and inclusion if it attacks the laws that provide the foundation for economic inclusion? What good are any of their efforts if they are fighting to make it harder for victims of discrimination to be heard in court? Comcast has made has made this about much more than Byron Island, and now the civil rights of my children and my community are at stake. To be clear, anything that makes it harder to fight against discrimination is wrong. So what had happened was Byron Island been said years and years ago that he want our culture to be represented by us. What's on television now, we are not in control over. This is why you see so much predicted negatively about the African American community. You don't see anything positive at all about our community on national TV. You have to go and search, even on the news, everywhere. You have to go and search and search and search. If we didn't have YouTube and Instagram and Facebook, right, we will be short out of luck to even see any positive ideas of what black people's lives really look like. And that's because we're not in control of the media distribution. We're not in control over what happens on television. So what's happening now is this. Byron Island is about to win again by God's grace and his mercy, okay? And Sean Combs is like, you know what? Nah, I have nothing to lose now. Comcast didn't keep their promise. They out here being reckless. They like the drug dealer that never actually paid the supplier, and he dipped and got a new supply every time. You know, he never kept his word. He always burned relationships. And that's what Comcast is doing now. They're burning another relationship. They're burning a relationship with the people that actually are footing their bill. More African Americans in urban communities are the reason why Comcast is making the billions and billions of dollars that they're making right now. But nobody want to say that they're getting rich off the back of black people. But why is this so important to me? Not because Puffy came out and said what he said, but the reason is this. You all thought that this man was really making a killing and actually had so much control over his financial future. And many of you don't understand that you don't even have that much control over your own financial freedom, your financial future. And the reason why is for situations like this. You're buying into products and services that mean you no good. You buying into the ideal of black success when that was never predicted by us, okay? You're buying into this thing. I saw a post on Instagram and it got me kind of lit. It said, each family, okay, should get an LLC and start investing from the LLC, buy properties and stuff in the LLC. That's a good one, right? Good one, right? But the thing about it is, when you say family, you have to be specific for tax purposes. You're going to have somebody go and get an S Corp and put their whole 100 people family on that thing. And guess what? They're not going to do no investments. And they're going to have to figure out how to be paying the tax man every year to file their taxes, because they have that type of entity structure that requires them to what? File their taxes even if they don't make money. So there is just so many made up wealth strategies. And right now, the illusion that black people are doing as good as they are is surfacing. Let's really go deep into wealth really look like. It's not about the cars and the clothes and all that stuff. It's really about the assets that you have. Wealth is not about the amount of cash and money you have on hand. Wealth is about the amount of assets, okay? The liquidity of your assets. Do you have stocks? Do you have mutual funds? Do you have insurance policies? Do you have index funds? What do you have? Do you have businesses that's giving you passive income? Do you have a business that's giving you residual income? Do you have so the perception of wealth in the black community is gone down. And for P. Diddy to finally make a stance and admit that Revolt TV is not doing as great as it will be, because I knew something was up when they started doing them summits. They started getting very desperate for money, and it showed. I'm an accountant. I see the desperation in everything that you guys do. For all of my online entrepreneurs that watch me online, I see you. For all y'all brick and mortars that's out here, baiting and switching and jumping from one product to one product and one service to service, I see you. Y'all out here, you're struggling. And it shows because there's no flow, there's no consistency, and it shows. When you know money, you can see desperation. And I see it. I saw it in Revolt TV years ago. And I see it happening right now online. Okay? I see it happening right here online. So what's the problem with that? Why I have a problem with that? Why am I talking about this on the Money Zone on RIP Radio Network? And you guys can give me a call, 301-232-5700. The reason why I have a problem with that is because a lot of our black people look up to him. He's like our idol, not mine. Okay? My idol is God and my mother, okay? He's most African Americans' idol. We looked at him as the definition of black wealth. We looked at him as the definition of black success. And let's really be honest, his success is now predicated on what Comcast is willing to give him. So is that really black success? Success is when you're in control. Like, let's really be honest. This man and the majority of the people that we see on television, that's why, what is his name? Kaepernick is having a problem. We're not in control over the NFL. We're not in control over NBA. We're not in control over anything. Half of us don't even own our homes. We're not even in control over that. So the problem that I have with this is the mere fact that he has been using his brand and his persona in the African American community and sold us for short. For example, Ciroc. How many years did y'all think that he owned that? I had to do research years ago. He is a marketing person. He's getting affiliate income. So he got all of the people brainwashed thinking that he owns Ciroc. He don't own nothing. And then honestly, I didn't even see that he was getting royalties because, you know, I read the financial statements. They actually have them down as marketing. And it does not say on the financial statements that our marketing affiliates get residual income or get a profit sharing. So he's only making money off what he bring. What type of ownership is that? You don't own nothing. At least I'm giving my team 1%. Like, he not even getting 1%. But he's now telling you guys to pop bottles in the club, and we all spending, not me, y'all spending y'all money out there popping bottles, and guess what? You're not supporting a black man. At least Jay-Z own Aces of Spades. And come on, and he running a racket. You go into the club, Ace of Spades, $300 and something a bottle. Even when you go to the liquor store, it's still $100 and something. So we're being sold, ate up, being deceived in every direction possible. And it's becoming extremely frustrating because as the accountability accountant, guys, I hold you accountable to do what's required for yourselves. And I don't want you guys to be caught up in what Diddy and what everybody else is doing, and stay in your lane and do what's right for you and your family and for your future. And you determine what your level of success is, and you write that down and work towards it. But right now, the average black man, the average black female is looking up to all of these celebrities that are actually could be cut off, and the homeless. Y'all don't even know the average rapper is broke. The average rapper is not even a business. They don't even own their own names. The average rapper, if they get backlash, they have nothing. The thing about me is nobody owns me at all. Nobody owns Falashade. Nobody owns Falashade, Ayabusi.com, Falashade the accountant, the accountability account. I own all that. Okay? What do you own? If you guys will get off of Instagram, get off of Facebook, get in my office and start taking responsibility for your future, and stop looking at society as if they owe you something, and realize that you owe yourself everything, because what's being predicted and put out there on television is false, fake news. It's fake news. Diddy probably making like $200 to $300, maybe even $1 million a year off Ciroc. But guess how many of you pop bottles and can't even pay your rent, thinking that you're supporting a black man? How many of you have bought tables at the club, not even realizing it's an Asian family that owns the nightclub? Like, let's really be honest. You're really not supporting black-owned businesses out here, because even with articles saying that black-owned businesses are starting up at 400% growth rate, like that killed me over these last few months. All of the data, false data. Where are they coming to people like me, asking me what the numbers look like? What is the failure rate? They're coming up with false numbers, because the thing is, and I know it's false, because the average black-owned business don't do their own accounting. They don't do their accounting. And if they do have their accounting, it's not accurate, okay? Because it's even hard for me to get paperwork for my own daggone clients. And if I can't even get my clients to get as accurate as possible, I know every accountant is struggling with the same issues. So if we can't even get you guys to give us the numbers, how are you reporting the real numbers to the Census Bureau? And to all of these surveys, and to these news people that's calling you, asking you for data. It's all fake news. All of this stuff is fake news, okay? And the reason why I consider it fake news is because We don't control any of the surveys. We don't control any of the news outlets. And if we did, then I can see it can be 40, it can be 100% true. Okay, well, survey done by Falashade, the accountant at Suncrest Financial Services, stated that black-owned businesses started at 25%, increased by 25%, and they're growing at a rapid pace. Now, that might be right, because it's not in control over something. We're not using them stats to make money. We're using those stats to change your lives. But most of the data that's out here is misinterpreted so they can sell us product. We are the market. We are the trends. We are the leaders. We are everything, guys. When are you going to understand it? Just like every Black Friday. Go look at the Black Friday ads. You don't really see no white people on Black Friday ads. Go look and see who you see. Black families. And the reason being is because they know we're the only ones buying that stuff. Get out of the Walmart. Get out of the Best Buy. Get off a line. Start supporting black-owned business, but most importantly, start supporting yourself and do what's required. So, guys, I'm going to take a quick break. I'll be right back. Welcome back. So let me just give you a heads up. So right now you probably saw me marketing Rotiki Systems Today been a kind of a crazy day in my office today, and I didn't even realize that I'm about to be 35 in like 6 months, 7 months. June 21st, right? So y'all better holler at me on my birthday. Cash app. Nah, I ain't gonna beg out for the money. But I had made a vow that by the time I'm 35, I'll be a millionaire, right? And already God has been positioning me and my family and my team and us to that. Already, has positioned our income so it's realistic and possible. All of our clients, the impact that we make in the lives that we changing. And so the reason I'm telling you guys is not to boast off the fact that me and my team, my family about to be good, right? But the mere fact that when you are on the path of your purpose, right? The devil is going to try to play on you, but then also God will allow him to play on you to see if you're ready and made for this. I was just telling Trump over here to own a radio network, like the day that I normally go home, take a shower, everything. My computer crashed today. I was about to have a tax meeting with a client to get her off the levy that she's on. She's on about $45,000. I just had posted about 5 minutes before my computer crashed that my clients are killing it, my students are killing it, and the impact that I'm making. And I'm changing y'all lives, regardless if y'all like it or not. I'm changing y'all lives. All y'all now know the importance of accounting because of all the hard work that me and my team are doing. Okay? And y'all know it's true because I've been coming out here and I've been persistent and consistent. I've been really serving you guys. So when you are on the path and you know you're on a path by these little things happening to you, God will allow Lucifer to mess with you just a little bit to prepare you for the tough life and the tough journey. Because what they say, more money, more problems. And the more money that I'm going to have is the more responsibility. See, what you guys don't understand is that it's just not about making the millions. It's about being responsible with it and doing right by it and doing exactly what God has planned. He has a plan for each one of us, okay? And his plan for me, and it's all coming together full circles, for me to help you guys become economically included. See, this is why I'm talking about the P. Diddy situation today, because he is admitting that we are not included, okay, economically. He's admitting that we still have problems. And if that is he's having problems. Remember Kanye West, they tried to say that the man was crazy when he said he lost $53 million getting his clothing line up and they took advantage of him. He was not crazy, y'all. It's all full circle now, okay? And the reason being is, and this goes back to me, when you are heated down to your purpose. Now, look, Kanye wouldn't be the leader that he is right now and walking in Christ if he didn't go through those times of y'all calling him crazy and everybody calling him crazy and him losing money and everything else. He wouldn't be where he is right now. Probably, he's going to make more money and it's about to be tax-free money, okay? So God about to bless this man triple fold because he's going to make that $100 million and it's going to be tax free. Go Kanye, look for real, tax free. But let me explain to you why I'm telling you this, is that when you are aligned in your God-given purpose, you have to be willing to step up and fight whatever forces that's coming your way. If you look at my face right now, I ain't no makeup on, y'all. I barely even got anything on, no shoot. Look, I got my boots on, everything. Look, I had to go to the beauty supply store to get some flexi rods to put a little bump to my hair and everything. Is the reason being is because when you are supposed to serve, I could have went home and called Trump and said, Trump, can you just go and do a replay? And I would have still been fine. Y'all still would have been fine. But that's not part of the plan. For me to be prepared for the millions that's coming to us in 6 months, right? I have to be able to fight these battles head up. I have to be willing to not only knuckle it up, but pray it up. See, I didn't have to fight today. I prayed today. Okay, so many of you want to walk in your purpose. Many of you want the abundance and the financial blessings and all of this stuff. But you have to, first of all, be honest with yourself. So by Sean Combs today, and I keep saying P. Diddy, Puffy, because he got so many names. I don't know, he got some personalities or something, y'all. Right? So Puffy today being really transparent was his first step to really becoming economically included and becoming the wealthy man that he is perceived to be by society, but he's not. Okay, many of you that are African American right now, you're living this fake life. See, that's the difference between me and everybody else online. I'm not going to sit here and tell y'all I'm making multiple six figures and show y'all my bank account. I'm not. I am making multiple six figures. Okay, I bought my home when I was young. I've been. I've been had a living nanny, been all of that stuff, but I'm not going to come out here and boast on what I have to get you to buy into my product. God told me to come out and be exactly who I am. And it's up to you guys to say, Falashte, I need help. Falashte, I want to be free. Falashte, I need to know my numbers. Because guess what? The only way the black man is going to be free in this world is that you have to know your accounting. You have to know your numbers. You have to know how to negotiate. You have to know how to leverage. You have to know all of this stuff. You guys thinking that this stuff that you see online is the real world. That's fake news out here. Like my man Donald Trump say, fake news, fake news, fake news. It's all fake news. You got some females and some men out here that's doing good, but it's about 25 of them. And I can count them on my hand. But the rest of y'all know y'all out here struggling. Y'all know y'all invested into coaches and may invested in bad products. And y'all see me telling y'all need me. And I know I got the juice. And you're sitting there, you're getting lit up by somebody else's Bentley that they are leasing, that they can barely even make the payments. You are geeked up on somebody else's rented apartment. You geeked up on them being nomads, not even understanding that to be a nomad, it costs nothing. Y'all getting lit all this stuff for no reason. Y'all killing me being perceived by the persona. When are you going to accept the truth? When are you going to say, you know what, that person real? Man, I had a call today with a new guy. He going to work with me or whatever. He cool, man. You might even be watching this. I'm going to go ahead and drop his name. His name Nicholas or whatever. He was like, Falasha, you remind me of this girl, Danielle Pearson. Shout out to Danielle because he not the only one that came to me and said that me and her kind of remind each other because we go hard for our community and we're honest. And it's not about the money. But it's only a few of us that's out here that really trying to help y'all take y'all businesses to new heights. The rest of these are just trying to get rich off the backs of blacks, just like Comcast, just like everybody else. And to be honest with you, that's not what our community really need. Our community needs for us to turn around and say, hey, come on, man, come on, right? And me doing that is by me saying, hey, get on a call with me, do a consult with me, let me look at the numbers, let me advise you the right way. Y'all getting swindled out here and it's killing me. And when y'all go broke in 2020, do not come in my DM because I'm embarrassing y'all now. I'm not going to be nice. I'm going to embarrass you guys. 2019, I might have gave you a little strategy. 2018, I gave you a lot of strategy. 2017, I was happy that you was in my DM. 2020, I'm going to embarrass you. I'm going to screenshot you and I'm going to say, hey, you was supposed to work with me 5 years ago. You still struggling. But look, that's it on that one. I was about to go ham. That ain't even the topic, y'all. But you know what? That kind of goes right into what we talking about. So, Trump, if you could go ahead and show the slide, man. This is what we talking about. You think black businesses are really doing what they supposed to be doing? If we are that successful, why aren't we able to employ our people? Why aren't we able to hire people? Do y'all even have any real employees? Come on now, where the payroll taxes at? Where the unemployment checks you cutting? I don't see it. I don't see it. Y'all out here faking for the gram and faking for Instagram, and that's one thing y'all know I'm not going to do. So according to the Survey of Business Facts, okay, the Office of Advocacy, there are 2.6 million African-American businesses in here. They said that's a 34% growth since, 2012 or whatever, right? Great. But the problem is this. Only 4.2% of those businesses have employees. And I'm one of those. Only 4.2% of those businesses have employees. That means we are only hiring a third of a person. Do the calculations. So we back in slave times when we were only third of a person. Oh my gosh. How coincidental is that? They did not consider us people. They considered us a third of a person back in slavery times. And right now, black-owned businesses are only hiring a third of a person. If you go and do 2.6 million businesses divided by 109,000, 109 divided by 2.6 million, we are hiring a third of a person. So you're talking about chop off from my boobs to my head, okay? My hip and my legs is somewhere else, a third of a person. Like literally, we need hiring full people. Like this. This is embarrassing. But y'all out here stunting for the gram. Y'all out here stunting for Facebook. Y'all out here investing in the coaches that don't got nothing. I'm saying I'm over it. Like, really ask your coach if nobody don't invest in their product or something. What business do they really have? Like, I'm tired of it. Y'all doing too much for me right there. Like, look. This is why I love Rip, because I can really just be me. If I was on like any other like radio station, I'd be like, ooh. I have to be very calm and collected, right? But nah, I'm going ham today because I want y'all to be successful in 2020. I'm gonna leave y'all. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm leaving y'all. Because I done already messaged. It's about 10 people online that been following me for years and y'all still broke. Y'all not even making $50,000. And I done made that shit in 1 year, man, oh my God, y'all don't even, it's embarrassing. And I say, oh, just pay me my little hourly rate. I can help you because I know what results I can get you. Y'all out here still making 20 G's. Man, I make that shit in 1 month. Not even in 1 month, 2 weeks. Please, y'all out here still struggling because y'all investing in people that don't even really got a business that's just telling y'all basic, man, they give y'all textbook advice, and y'all, man, these fake tax, man, I'm about to go ham on everything. It's no rhyme or reason with what I'm saying right now, but the reason why I'm telling y'all all this is that y'all being duped right now. Y'all being so duped right now, it's funny to me. And it's embarrassing in all actuality. Because if you've been in business for 4 years and you still ain't make 50 G's, you need to look yourself in the mirror and ask yourself, what the hell are you not doing? If you've been on business for 5 years and you haven't even made $20,000, the stats show it. We're only hiring a third of a person. If you really had a big business, you would have to hire more people. But y'all out here thinking that these coaches gonna save you. They only have their own employees. They only own their own homes. And I'm sorry, whoever I'm talking about, but for real, if you know you can't deliver, get off a line. Go back and get a job. Stop trying to swindle people. And if you know your products are scummy, get that shit off the market. For real, I'm tired of seeing that junk. All you doing is robbing my people and taking them and distracting them. And to be honest with you, what pisses me off is that people are losing their homes. Some people are losing their homes and stuff. They going into debt fooling with these coaches and shit. I'm tired of this shit. Y'all, man, to be honest with you, if I was back off my old school days, I'd even be blasting y'all online, dropping names. That's how cruddy I am. I used to be. I used to be real cruddy like that, but I'm not trying to burn no bridges and really put people out there. But y'all know who I'm talking about. Get off a line. Go get a job if you know you're not delivering good products. If you know you don't got the juice, stop selling the product. Stop saying you got a smoothie business and you out here selling water. Come on now, you faking. What she say? You fake. What's that? Oh, Spice. She got that song. You fake. Oh, y'all out here faking, and I'm tired of it. 2020 is the year I'm about to hurt a lot of feelings. And the reason being is because I'm seeing it in people's financial statements. I'm seeing it in people's bookkeeping. And I'm asking my clients, did they deliver? They like, no, Flush, they didn't deliver. And these are clients that do work. Okay? These are people that do the work. Y'all buying programs and getting people in debt for no reason. If you can't deliver, stop it. And the stats are showing it. Yes, we are starting business at 400%. It's not, that data not even right either. Yes, we're starting business at an astronomical rate. But how successful are our businesses? The average black business only makes $53,000 per year. And you sitting there watching Black Enterprise and they're boasting billion-dollar companies. What about the little people? What about the little people? Nobody's talking about how successful the smaller businesses are. They're focusing only on the 10 black businesses that are billionaires. Fuck them. What about the 2.5 million black businesses that are falling in pieces? That people are they're going to homelessness and going into debt because they don't have the right guidance. But nobody telling them that they need an accountant. That was what the guy told me today, and that was so cool. He said the girl Danielle said about 35 times in her class, y'all need your own accountant. You need your own accountant. He said she said it like 35 times. That's why he know he need me. But y'all coaches out here trying to tell these businesses that they don't need it. What type of business don't need no accountant? Y'all out here fooling and flossing and faking. I am tired of the nonsense because our businesses are dwindling and the bank accounts are depleting. And I need you guys to accept the reality that they need you. They don't need you to sell fluff no more. They need you to direct them in the right direction. They need you to tell them the exact truth about what resources and what do they need. We need that. We need honesty now. I don't need no more coaches. I already said I need connections now. I don't need no more coaches. I already know enough. I ain't hiring no more coaches. If it ain't a multi-millionaire with 1,000 employees building $30 million accounting firm, I don't need it. Okay? And that's because where I am, I've already done that. Been. All right? But the people that do need the coaches, they need y'all to be honest, y'all. They need y'all to get them products that they can really go out and execute. They don't need that fluff no more. Stop giving your people fluff. We already been fluffed and duped and taken advantage of since we were born, since our ancestor. Come on now, you are robbing us. So this is my husband saying. Papa said, I asked Papa one day, I said, Papa, why is it that Black Americans and Africans don't really get along? Okay? And what is the misunderstanding? He was like, Shade, we don't understand why you guys have so many opportunities here and all you guys are complaining about the white man. Everybody's complaining about the government. He said, do you know back home it's the Black people that are taking advantage of our people? He said it's the government, the Black government that's messing up the community. He's right. When Napa take the electricity, it ain't a white man that's taking electricity, the Black man taking electricity. But we over here in the land of the free, the land of the brave, freedom, and we not stepping up to the plate. Now, I'm not calling out all our people lazy, but y'all focus on the stuff that really does not even matter anymore. This is our time, y'all. This is our time to make our mark. This is our time to show that we gods and goddesses. This is our time to show them that they need to either work with us and partner with us or they need to bow down. Point blank, period. This is our time to show how intelligent you are, how smart, how beautiful, how fit, that the whole package God blessed us with. This is our time to show how athletic, how everything, how family oriented. Somebody made a post on Instagram, how can we bashing our Black men? I hate that. We bashing everything. Somebody else did a post about Black business, bashing everything. Like, come on now. Why are we bringing so much negative to light? But somebody like me that's making my clients hundreds of thousands of dollars and millions of dollars, y'all don't put that on the light. Y'all only put on the light when Black Enterprise finally say, kudos for Lashade. You did it. You help our people. But y'all won't say Lashade saved me $100,000. It's hard to even get my clients to be honest on a daggone testimonial, knowing that they'll be adept if I ain't know the tax code. I am tired, y'all. 2020 is the year of eyesight. 2020 is the year of vision. Can we change some things now? Can we do better this year? And y'all know the reason why I'm so upset is because I'm the middleman. I'm the middleman. I'm the one that's always going to get paid regardless. Let me tell you why. Because either you screw up, I'm going to pay you. You do good, you're going to have to pay me. IRS knock on your door, you got to pay me, right? You want to be successful in the business, you got to pay me. I'm not tuned to no coach, to no business or nothing. My goal is for everybody in the world. I don't care if you Black, white, whatever the color may be. I want us to all be equal and be economically included. So that involves me having to be honest like this. That involves me telling coaches stop selling fluff. That involves me telling my people get up and work. That involves me saying, hey, you need an accountant. That involves me to be the middleman and be honest. I don't care if you guys don't like me. God didn't make you to like me. And that's why he made me who I am today, because I don't even care. I don't care. I never cared who liked me, who didn't. What I care about is the results that I give you and me changing your lives. And based off the numbers, y'all, we ain't winning right now. We losing, y'all. We losing, man. Big time. If y'all really see the behind the scenes of what me and my team see and the tax debt and the people losing their homes and divorces and y'all, I see the reality of Black lives. And it is fucking painful. It is so painful that if I don't come on here and scream sometimes, y'all will never understand it. Because y'all thinking that what's on Instagram and that the few millionaires is okay. That is not enough. It's too many of us. It's 43 million black people. And as you guys can see, we only employing 109,000 of the 2.6 million businesses are employing people. A third of a person. So that means we need at least 2.3 million of our businesses to employ people so we can now employ our community. But the problem is this, y'all. We're not even going to be able to employ our community as much as we would like because y'all not going to get the skills that we need. Nobody is doing the training. Nobody is doing nothing that we need. Y'all talk about credit repair. Get the y'all killing me. Y'all, everybody talking about they want to be a tax preparer. Y'all killing me. It's do y'all know the liability of messing somebody's credit up and messing up people's tax? I got clients that work with credit experts that are in debt right now because y'all didn't know what y'all was doing. Y'all don't even know what I see behind the scenes. Because if y'all saw what I saw, y'all will understand that this is why we got to stand up today, y'all, and do better. Stop selling your community fluff. Stop selling bad products. Stop just jumping on Instagram and Facebook making posts just to make money. Go back and get a job if that's the case. If you have to swindle, con, deceive to make money, don't do that in your community. Don't do it to nobody. Get out. Go and get a job. Go do something true and real. Get on my calendar so I can show you how to make money for real and find your purpose. Okay? See, because y'all been fooled. You don't find your purpose overnight, y'all. God just gave me my award-winning speech collectively over 8 years. I've done over 1,000 live streams. And he is just solidifying my signature speech. He's just solidifying my perfected pitch out of almost 9 years in business come August 2020. But y'all think that it's going to take that one product, that one service, that one coach, that one thing. It doesn't happen like that. Stop being fooled. Everything in business involves my process art. Account for everything that's measurable. Review everything and tweak it. A-R-T. That's nobody else's stuff. It's copywritten as mine. A-R-T. When you account for what you're doing in your businesses, when you take a step back and review and reflect on it and look at everything and say, okay, what's good, what change can I make? Then you start tweaking things. You're going to get your perfected products. You're going to get your perfected services. You're going to get your perfected speech. But you guys thinking that one product, that one service, that one coach, that one thing, it doesn't happen like that. I wouldn't be nowhere near close to making my goal of being a millionaire by 35 if it was just that one thing. Do y'all know how much money I've lost? How many mistakes I've made? How many coaches I've invested in? How many books I've read? It was every piece of that has gotten me here and comfortable to come and scream at y'all and comfortable to burn bridges with other coaches that know they selling fluff. I don't care no more. I was here to help everyone, especially the African American community, become economically included. And that don't involve me kissing up, sucking up, and not being honest and transparent to nobody. I have to be the one to say what everybody is afraid to say. What everybody else is afraid to say. I am. Falasha Day. So guys, that's what I got to say today on Rip Radio Network. Be thankful. It's Thanksgiving. Everybody talk about different days. Oh, it's family day and all that stuff. Give God the glory. Just be thankful, okay? Give grace, okay? Whatever you pray for, just give grace. Show gratitude. This is why we are where we are right now. Nobody want to be thankful for what we have. Go and look. You got to go outside. Be thankful for that, because you could be out there in the snow come wintertime and have to be on a bus. What about the people like that? Be blessed. Accept Thanksgiving what it is, regardless of a made man, whatever. It doesn't matter. This is your opportunity to show gratitude and grace and enjoy your people that you love and the family that you have. So, guys, that's all my time today on Radio Network. I had a blast. I'm sorry to yell on y'all. It's all love. But if y'all selling my people fluff, get up offline. Get up out of them stores, man. If you're not doing right, go get a job before you get embarrassed out here. And if you're just trying to make money, you don't have a purpose, just do something else with yourself for real. Go find your purpose. Go to sleep. Go pray. Y'all have a good night, y'all. I'll see y'all next week.